Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Move could have legs analysis http ntvforex.com news ID 764BAC98 2020 12:11:42 p.m. Quotable: beware of a fool's disease waiting for trades that you're sure are 100% profitable. It is better to never let yourself believe that you are 100% sure of anything. Anonymous do out. Weekly Echo Calendar Majors. Central Bank Calendar. Weekly Net Positions CFTC JPY CHF EUR GBP CAD AUD charts in this issue. Dollar Index, AUD JPY Russell Comparison, Oil, Inflation. Radar: a dollar correction in play. Trade ideas: short AUD USD AMP AUD JPY AUD JPYC below EUR USD short equality to 1.1641 achieved equality target on GBP USD short but extending AC chart. Library Daily Read Eternal Brexit Key News London, September 8 Reuters: Britain went into Tuesday's fresh round of Brexit trade talks with a warning to the European Union that it was ramping up preparations to leave without an agreement as both sides bickered over rules governing nearly $1 trillion in commerce. Berlin, September 8 Reuters: German exports remained far below their pre-crisis levels in July despite a 4.7% increase during the month, data published on Tuesday showed, adding to signs that Germany's economic recovery from the coronavirus will be slow. Sydney, September 8 Reuters: a measure of Australian business conditions fell sharply in August, reflecting weakness in employment, sales, and profitability as Victoria relapsed into a coronavirus lockdown, and though confidence rose it still remained fragile. Frankfurt, September 7 Reuters: the U.S. Federal Reserve's landmark shift to a more tolerant stance on inflation will be a drag on the dollar for years and will raise hard questions about the role of central banking, challenging policymakers from Frankfurt to Tokyo. Pretoria, September 8 Reuters: South Africa's gross domestic product GDP contracted by 51.0% quarter-on-quarter in the second quarter of 2020, the fourth contraction in a row, data from the statistics agency showed on Tuesday. Commentary: a dollar move could have legs. As you can see, the dollar is in rally mode this morning across the board against the major pairs, minor pairs, and MFX. Key driver in the news: Brexit as the pound leads the way lower. Extending now after blowing through the equality target correction level of 1.3037, this could be a first impulsive move lower in the pound. That suggests this is only the first leg of a correction. We would expect three, of course, and it points to something deeper and long than now position dollar bears would expect. The level we are watching in the dollar is 0.9347, and it's testing that this morning. Note the bearish outlook from Byron Veen, of Blackstone, formerly Morgan Stanley Old Hand. September 8 Zero Hedge Blackstone's market maven Byron Veen sees a significant correction risk. He warns of rising speculation in the stock market, the vulnerable state of the U.S. economy and possible turmoil in the course of the presidential election. He also shares his views on where he spots opportunities for patient investors. We tend to agree with Mr. Veen. And if Mr. Veen proves correct, our favorite play at the moment remains short AUD JPY. The risk-off cross and AUD USD with its tight correlation with stocks 63% since April 1, 2020. AUD JPY daily just a 38.2% retrace would push the pair down toward 71. Even a minor risk-off period has the potential for an equality target to 75.94. Stay tuned. WSJMarketeer.com: why volatility will remain high. Bernstein quant start Inigo Fraser Jenkins argues that volatility will remain high due to 1. Record high valuations. 2. A likely drop-off in earnings upgrades from near all-time highs. 3. The difficulty to know or to gauge investor sentiment as views are so bifurcated. Conclusion for trading book composition: be still long growth but hold tactical downside protection trades. Inflation: the fall, the restricted activities and the not-so-strong pick-up core inflation falling across the developed world. Oil's cross not so golden. We have not seen oil down 4 days in a row since the April panic. 38 is a short-term support level to watch, but that golden cross was all but golden. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, Text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.